Okay, hey, it's Therese, one mother, one daughter, and I'm here to do my Masculine Monday card. So I did do a card already, and while I was doing it, some of my um some of my hand got in the ink and got on my card. So I had to start my video all over again. Isn't that just wonderful? Don't you just hate that? No. So yeah, I didn't prepare the pieces like I did in the other video, or the one that you won't see. So I guess I'm going to put a lot of the cards together with you. So far already, I have 8.5, actually 11.5 by 4.25 card that I am going to score at 5.5 and make it a perfect A2 size card. Yes, I'm going to score it at 5.5. And this card will be a portrait size card. Okay? So let's score that and move that to the side. Okay? So, and for this card this week, I will be using a die set from Paper Smooches, and that is the heartbeat. So I'm going to show you how I learned how to cut this card. With this die, it doesn't cut out, because when I got this die, I thought that it would cut out a slither of paper this size. But that's not what happens. What it does is it cuts your paper in this size, so you will have to have a paper underneath so that it could show through. So the color of my heartbeat is actually going to be red, even though I'm cutting out a white. So I think that if I say it like that, it kind of makes better sense. So I'm just kind of lining it up on my grungy mat. I really need a new mat. And the problem I have is that I just bought this mat not too long ago, but it's beveled up already. But I don't know. I'm probably not going to get a new mat. I'm just using my mat. I know you won't be able to see it because I'm using some of the lines, and my mat is messed up. Okay. So I'm actually using my mat so that I can get my die straight on here, the way I want it. And I kind of want it towards the bottom. Where's my washi tape? Okay, so can't find that. That's just great. It sits right here up here all the time, and I use it all the time. And now that I'm trying to do this video over, so I messed that one up, can't find the washi tape. Okay, so I'm gonna try to use a piece of this, and hopefully, no. I'll use this. I'm still here. So, just kind of get some of the, trying to take some of the sticky off so that doesn't ruin my card. Okay. And I'm just using the line on each side of the card to line it up so that it doesn't shift when I put it through my machine. So here we go. Now this part I had already did in my other video, but things happen. So try to take this off. Actually, I kind of want to keep it on because I need to use it to put on my card. So let's see if we could. Okay, that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna just take this off on the bottom. Separate. And while I have this piece out, I'm gonna use some scrap paper and cut out my hearts. Now I have a heart punch, but I really don't know where it's at, so I'm just gonna, I need like 5 hearts for my card, so I'm gonna just place this on here so I can get some hearts out of there. Oh, see that shifted? Oh, can't see that it shifted. Okay. Okay. Those are the hearts that I'm going to use on my die. So let me just, this is from the Spellbinder's Nestability, and I'm not using the whole thing. You can tell I just used the hearts because I have a little punch. I just didn't know where it was at, and I didn't feel like taking my whole cricket out and doing that whole thing. Okay, so let's move that over to the side. My hearts are punched, so we can put the top part of my card together, which it really isn't going to take long because it's a pretty quick, pretty easy card. So, okay, now you will be able to see what I'm talking about, that the actual heart rate thingy, die positioner or whatever, is going to be red. It's like a little black stuff. Okay, it's going to be red. So we can start putting this actually together. So since I want these little pieces to be held down, I'm going to just put a little bit of adhesive on that part. And I'm going to outline it. I'm going to leave it, give it a little border around. Okay. Okay. So my spatula, I'm going to have to do it like this. Now, in my last video, the one that y'all will get to see, I showed you some other black stuff on there. I hope it's not ink. Yeah, on the last video, I showed you the one that I didn't do. I showed you how I sketch out my cards. You see that? That is the look that the die gives you. So you see how it leaves the border and you have your top paper free? I showed you how I sketch up my cards. And in my card that I sketched out, I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so let's position this first. And I'll show you what I mean. It's a little glue there. You know what I have to get? And I'm seeing everybody with that. I think that would make doing my project so much easier. An adhesive eraser. Because I don't like the boogers. And everyone who craft know what I mean by the boogers. After adhesive goes on, it's like that. It's like snow the next day. It looks horrible because it looks all gummy like boogers. So that's the piece right there. And this is how I sketch out, just to give myself some ideas and what I want to do. So this is what I did. But in my next card, the other card I messed up, I didn't want the hearts up there. I wanted the hearts down here and the sentiment up there. So that's what I'm going to do. Now I have this stamp set. God knows how long I had it. I think since I ever first started crafting. And that's when the crafting was on QVC. And do you remember when it was on QVC and HSN at the same time? And QVC had the better crafts, the better the better crafts. They had more crafting time and everything. And HSN only had like a few craft shows. And theirs looked as strange, like how the stories look. You know how it has that weird look? Like how the stories look? I don't watch the stories because it looks weird. But yeah, it has that weird look like how the stories look. So, and then HSN stopped doing it. And then it was just QVC. And then QVC stopped doing it completely. And now it's just HSN. So that's how long I had these stamps when QVC and HSN was had crafting on. And it's from this stamp set, and I don't know if you can see this real well, because you remember when we started putting our stamps in these CDs. So I still have some of my stamps in there, and I don't know if you can see this. There'll be a glare because my light is right there, so I'm sorry about that. But it's from this stamp line, and I don't want to know what it is, but I bet you a bunch of us got the same stamp line. So I'm going to use some Memento. I think that's a better, crisper way for this white paper. And I like the way it looks on there. So this is where I want to put it. And I was going to use red, but then I thought black was more crisp. Where is my... Okay, here it is. So... Okay, I like that right there. Okay. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get. This stamp is kind of wonky. But I stay in it. And then I have the 5 hearts that I cut out. I'm going to put them at the bottom. And try to eyeball them straight. So I have to say that even though I was nervous, I guess I was nervous the first time I was doing videos. Nervous doing my first face-to-face. I liked it. And if those of you who didn't see it, I did the video for Sybil's 50 plus birthday challenge. So I think I'm going to do some more of those face-to-face. Yeah, I really like that. It's just that my lighting is bad. And I'm going to have to figure out a way to get some more. That's wrong. I did it on the wrong side. Figure out a way to put up some more lights in here. And I have, what is that, an arc light? This daytime, that's what this light is that's shining on here. Daytime light or whatever. But I think I need another one, but God only knows where I'm going to put it. I would really like to have another one. So yeah, I'm going to put 5 hearts. Odd numbers look good together. And if you looked at more of my other videos, you know that I'm always like quoting songs. I love music. So let's get the portrait card out. And I'll show you what I did for the inside. Because I think this is about it for the outside. Okay, let's fold that adhesive over so it doesn't get on the outside and look yucky. And center this. And that's for the card. This is for you. You know who you are. So that's the front. And where did I put my... Oh, come on, because I already did my card. Look at it. I'm always looking for something. So this is the sentiment which I generated on the printer. It's for the inside. And if you don't know, or you don't have, well, if you don't have a lot of stamps, or if you see sentiments on stamps that you like, you can always print them out on your computer and your printer. So this is the inside of the card. And it says, the front, I love you. And I like the fact that it has the heartbeat. It says, there's nothing I won't do, anything you want me to. Can't keep my hands off of you. When you hold me in your arms, you shook my body with your charms. And I don't give a darn, my heartbeat. Ah. So that's my Masculine Monday card. And you see how I really need to get a new blade for my my trimmer, because you see how it has that not quite cut look right there. But since it's for a male, that's okay. So I was going to put oh happy Valentine's Day inside of there, but it can always be used for something else. And if you know, if those lyrics sound familiar, that is from the song Heartbeat. And I wrote her name down. Heartbeat, Tiana Gardner. T-A-A-N-A-G-A-R-D-N-R. That song Heartbeat, and it starts with boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so that's my card. And that's the card for Masculine Monday. I hope that I was able to inspire you with this card, with this die, if you have it or you don't have it. Yeah, it's not really much done to this card, and there's not really many things used on it. And with mail cards, you can't really do that. So I hope that I inspired you to use this card and to make this card for someone that you love. It doesn't have to be a Valentine's Day card. It could be a just because. Also, let me just say that this is kind of like a tip. If you don't have a lot of stamps, you can use your your computer and your printer to print them out and cut them out, and you can run your paper through like I do. But if you don't have a lot of fonts on your computer and you don't want to buy new ones or download it, you can always go to Google Docs, where you can save your documents and you can print out a lot of different fonts. I mean, they have some for Christmas and Halloween and Mother's Day. And isn't this even a beautiful font right here? So there's like a lot of different font, and I love that Google Docs. So check them out. It's with same thing that we use YouTube. So anyway, that's it for this card and this Monday masculine card. Please come back next Monday and see what I got cooked up. Bye.